The Bible in Psalm 127 says that children are an inheritance from the Lord. They are a reward from Him. Imagine if we looked at our kids like that. If when we looked at our kids, we were reminded that children are an inheritance from the Lord, that they are a reward from the Lord. I think we would treat children so much different. We would raise them differently. We would see them differently. We would not see them as an inconvenience. We would not see them as something or someone that is stopping something that we want to do. We will not see them as beings created for our pleasure. Our whole perspective of our children would change because they are an inheritance from the Lord. They are a reward from Him. That inheritance looks like wisdom, patience, understanding. Having children has driven me to seek out these things. For the Bible says that wisdom is like gold. I want to be obedient because I want to leave an inheritance for my children of obedience. That is the beauty of children, how they help us develop in the things of God. Because once you have children, you can no longer be the same. We would love our children in a different way if we looked at them and we remember, hey, little Johnny is a reward from God. How do we treat our rewards from God? How do we treat the things that God gives us? How do we show gratefulness to God for His blessings, for His compassion, for His mercies, for His rewards? When you look at your child, I want you to remember, even inside the womb, they are a reward from God. You remember that. I've seen some parents on my timeline that are really having a hard time. They are tired, and I just hope this encourages you as you look at your child. And even though you're tired, change your perspective and receive the oil of joy in place of mourning, because that's a part of your inheritance. The oil of joy. Receive the joy of the Lord and be encouraged. The Bible tells us what our children are, which they are a reward from God. But the Bible also tells us how to raise them up in the fear of the Lord. The Bible also tells us how to discipline them. The Bible also tells us how to love them. We must have balance. But first and foremost, we must know and remember that children are an inheritance from God, and they are a reward from Him.